Do you notice the world falling apart? Are you tired of the lies and deception? If so, then welcome to my channel, where we expose the lies and uncover the truth, helping you get ready for what's coming in the world and helping you get prepared now. Welcome to All Day, Everyday Preparedness. What do you want in 2023? $1 million, your new dream home, a new car, a better job, or perhaps better health? All of those are attainable goals, but you have to work towards those. Now, in this video, I'm going to cover one of those scenarios, which I think is actually the most important, and that is better health. Now, I'm here to offer you all some 2023 motivation to start your year off right and start on the journey towards better health in 2023. Now, guys, in one of my previous videos, I talked about the nanoparticles on food, and also how the GMO food or this Frankenfood is making us sick. Now, guys, whether you believe it or not, there is a direct correlation to our diet and our health. Now, as you know, many people have died suddenly and they've expired for one reason or another. However, there's also a lot of people going away from here simply because of their diet. Now, in just a moment, I'm going to show you how our diet is directly linked to disease and health problems, and also offer you some simple solutions on how you can get healthy in 2023. You see, the pharmaceutical companies, the big food manufacturers, and the medical industry guys are all working together. Now, if you saw my latest video on this subject titled Nanoparticles on Food, these food manufacturers are dumping chemicals and nanoparticles on food so you can become addicted. And if you become addicted, you end up eating more. And if you end up eating more, you're likely to become overweight. And you're also likely to develop a disease like diabetes, heart disease, etc. So then you go to the doctor, which is the medical industry. Then they refer you to big pharma and the pharmaceutical industry. And then you're dependent on more chemicals from the medication to stop the original disease that was created by our diets. This is madness, guys. And these pharmaceutical companies, these food companies, and the doctors are all profiting off of our illness and our sickness. They've been made rich from our lack of nutrition education and our poor eating habits. So guys, now it's time to make yourself rich. Make yourself rich in mind and in body. Now, I know that you've heard the saying that wealth is health, and guys, it is so true. So guys, here's a clip that I want you to hear from ABC 15 out of Arizona. You'll hear not only the news anchor admit that our health is directly linked to our diet, but the doctor will say the same thing as well. So check this out.
And you don't have to be a chef to have good food, but there is a direct correlation between what we eat and the diseases of our time. So all month long, we're focusing on this topic with our health insider, Dr. Shad Marvasti. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit about the relationship between diet and diseases, because one absolutely leads to another.
Absolutely. And the reality is that we don't really focus on this in conventional medicine, right? We do medications, we do surgery, and nutrition is really kind of an afterthought. Yet there's a great need for it, because medications alone aren't going to solve our problems. And there's also a dark side to that. Although they're life-saving, 60% of Americans take at least one prescription drug, but it can be up to the fourth leading cause of death, just from the adverse effects of these drugs. So looking at food as medicine is really important when you realize that there's a big link. Research has shown that in the United States and around the world, the leading number one risk factor for premature disease, illness, and preventable death is actually diet. So even though dietary risk factors are even a bigger risk factor than even tobacco smoking, bigger than high cholesterol, high blood pressure, all those things that can actually be impacted by your diet, but the diet itself is the root cause, we're not actually using food as medicine in medical schools. And that's something that I'm trying to work to change.
Yeah, I know that you do have a program with medical students at the University of Arizona to do that. The question I think a lot of people are going to have is, can you really use food as medicine? Or are we just talking about, eating a little bit more salad?
No, absolutely. You definitely can. In fact, the best way to understand it is that the opposite is also true. So the standard American diet is sad, as I like to say. And the reason why is that it's over 64% processed foods, or Frankenfoods, food-like substances. So these aren't really foods. And these processed foods have been actually linked to the diseases of our time, increased risk for diabetes, heart disease, obesity, cancer, and because the standard American diet is high in refined sugars, excess sodium, and it's low in fiber, antioxidants from plant foods like fruits and vegetables, and low in healthy fats, all of the things that we actually need. And so when you shift that right, and you use diets like the Mediterranean diet, which we talked about last month for heart disease, right, then you really do have food as medicine. It actually applies across the board through all the diseases of our time. So we really can use food as medicine, and it is really powerful.
So there you have it, guys. Our diet is directly linked to all of these avoidable illnesses and diseases. So start 2023 off right and make your health a priority and get rich in 2023, guys. Now, I want to quickly show you the pre-existing conditions, or what's referred to as comorbidities, that people had during this pandemic, and how many people lost their lives simply because of those comorbidities and those pre-existing conditions. Now, as I mentioned in a previous video titled The Health Crisis Part 2 is coming, the next pandemic, guys, that's coming will be worse. So make sure that you go check that video out, and I'll leave it at the end of this video. You see, the healthier that you are and the healthier that your immune system is, the better chance our bodies have to fight off any plague or pestilence that comes our way. So here's the list of the pre-existing conditions, as you can see, and a lot of them are directly caused by diet and lifestyle. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. So now, guys, is the time to make a change and become rich in health in 2023. So I also wanted to show you all what I do every morning for breakfast, and also before I do that though, I want to tell you how it has benefited me. Now, as a former soldier, guys, my back and knees, they can get bad at times. You know, there's a lot of pain and inflammation that sometimes it is even difficult to walk. But after making some lifestyle changes, guys, my knees and back are feeling much better. Now, I don't have any medical conditions or diseases, and even during the pandemic, I recovered perfectly fine because of a strong immune system, or that's what I credit it as well as my faith in the Father above. But guys, you can do it too. So here's a clip of my morning breakfast routine. So if you give this a try, guys, I know that it's going to benefit you in some way, maybe even with better results. So here's the clip. So what do you guys think? Is this something that you're willing to try? Or do you already do some juicing and you know the benefits of it? Because it's really simple, guys. Now, if you've never tried this before, I do urge you to stick to the regimen that I just showed you in the video, because juicing the wrong type of fruits or vegetables, especially fruits though, can actually do more harm than good. Now, here's an article that covers exactly this topic. Now, as you can see, they do admit to the benefits of juicing because it does have wonderful and great benefits, guys. And trust me, it does have those great benefits. Now, as you saw in my breakfast routine, a normal person probably wouldn't or couldn't eat that many vegetables in an entire day. But as the article says, juicing is able to extract all of the nutrients, all the vitamins, all the minerals, and your body can absorb it much easier because it's already broken down and it's easily administered straight to your cells. Now, if you look here in this article, it does mention what I was talking about earlier, guys. So you have to make sure that you're not juicing and consuming the wrong type of foods, because again, this can elevate your blood sugar levels and cause even more problems. But as you saw with my morning routine, this regimen will not spike your blood sugar levels, and it's going to deliver essential nutrients, vitamins, and minerals straight into your bloodstream. And trust me, guys, your body and your cells will flourish having all that nutrition ready and available. You're going to have more energy, less inflammation and pain, and if you need to maintain a healthy weight or perhaps even lose some weight, this regimen will help with that as well. So guys, I'm excited about 2023. Even though all these bad things are going on in the world and the world's falling apart around us, we can be rich in 2023, guys. We just have to work towards it. So just like prepping, this channel is a prepper channel. Prepping is slow and steady, because slow and steady wins the race. So guys, I'm going to leave my email in the description if anyone is interested in this program and ready to get healthy in 2023. Please feel free to email me any questions or concerns or exactly what you're trying to do for 2023. Also, guys, don't forget to like this video, share this video, because people need to be healthy and they need to be rich starting right now. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'd love to have you join my team here at All Day, Everyday Preparedness. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Continue to prepare, and as always, be blessed.